Yeah, what's up, beautiful people? Right here, are you taking a look at this beautiful Scandinavian heritage that we have right here? It's Volvo. You see that? That's that arrow like that, Volvo. And we're talking about no other car that's carrying the heritage, but of course, it's carrying that heritage to a new generational level with this new XC70, okay? Now, what you're going to actually experience with this car is some new Volvo improvement right here, but they still carry their safety heritage, okay? And right here, we have these bulging headlamps. You see, at first, it used to be just some lines like that. It used to be just some lines, but right here, the daytime running light is super loud, okay? It's really loud. And right here, you have your impressive metric LED light, which is super impressive. Now, you take a look at this beauty. Of course, it's a 5-seater. For those that are interested in length, width, and height, like your favorite adult style model, the XC70 has a length of 4,815 millimeters, a width of 1,890, a height of 1,650, and whatever you want to do with that, it's got to let you know that actually it can comfortably accommodate 5 people. Now, this is purely a PHEV, so you got to charge here. And this car has an impressive charging, guys. It has an impressive charging that can charge from 10 to 80 in 23 minutes. And of course, you can still use the power from the battery to power something different. Maybe you can charge another car, or you can even power your house. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is impressive. And guess what? This is the Plus trim, which is like the middle trim, and it is running on 20-inch rim tires. And when you go to the Ultra, I always tell you guys to go for the Ultra, because when you go for the Ultra, you're going to have this running now on 21-inch rim tires, which is going to make the car really sporty. Okay, and of course, we're going to test drive the 21-inch rim tire, so you see. Now, coming at the back again, you can see Volvo heritage with the straight tail lights, and guess what? Now, they had to really improve it again with the C. You see that? So you have this, and you have the C. Then you have some stripes right there, which is super impressive. You have your wipers coming from up to down, super impressive. Now, let's take a look at the trunk. This is super impressive, guys. This actually is just 470 liters of space, and when you put this down, you can have more space. But guess what? That's not all about it. You still have your power outage right here of 120 watts of 12-volt electricity, and guess what? Volvo is actually telling you right here the kind of things you can put into this trunk, okay? I think you can actually put 2 suitcases and a lot of, let's say, 3 or 4 briefcases to fill this trunk, and guess what? Volvo is actually telling you the kind of things you can put. So you have your instructions right here, engraved right here, that you can be able to know the kind of things that can fit in the trunk. That's super impressive. But one thing again that's very futuristic about this car I would like to show you is the interior. Guys, when you see these balloons in the car, always know it's a new car and it's super hot, okay? See that impressive interior? And when you get in, you stroke with these Hammond Cardon speakers, and guess what? You have 23 speakers in this car, guys. Then when you come inside, you have your scanner that's gonna help you for some autonomous driving and stuff right there. That's it right there. And then you have the 12.3-inch gauge right there. And right here is your 15.4-inch screen. I don't know why they didn't take it to 15.6. But it's okay, still do the work, and you have your impressive dash right there, and your Hammond Cardon platings right there. And it has 360 cameras all around the car. You can see all of what is happening. When it comes to the Ultra, now you're gonna have an HUD display right there, but since this is the Plus, you don't have the augmented reality HUD right there, but we're gonna see that when we go to the Ultra. Of course, it actually has virtual assistant, so you can use your voice and you can give multiple commands as possible to the car, and it's gonna execute them all at once. 你好，小欧。
主驾你好。
打开监热凉。
好嘞。
打开空调。
空调开了。
打开所有的车窗。
这个。
小心哦，整车车窗是在打开。
打开后备箱。
好的，尾门打开桌。
See that? All of it executed at once, opening all the windows, the trunk, and the sunroof all at once without any stress. That's impressive. 关闭所有的车窗。
整车车窗正在关闭，注意别闻到。
关闭后备箱。
好的，尾门正在关闭哦。
Closing the
小心
trunk.
别碰着了。
关闭监热凉。
关了。
See that? See that you have the sunroof closing, and 关闭空调。
没问题。
And you're thinking I like where to keep my coffee cups? Guess what? Ta-da! You're joking. Stop playing. You don't know what's happening with Volvo right here with the XC70. I think that's great. And you can always put that back. And now you have a lot of platform right here. You can put your whatever garbage or rubbish and whatever problems you want to fit right there. that's best known to you. And guess what? These chairs, again, they are not massaging and heating because it's the Plus, but in the Ultra, you're gonna have it in the Ultra. But guess what? You have this calf support that is gonna actually really help you. And guess what? Also being known for its top safety standards, the XC70 comes with an active grille shutter that helps regulate cabin climate and cooling. And guess what? It also improves energy efficiency and extended range to even optimizing aerodynamics. The next thing again you have is when you get into the car, the seats automatically adjust, which I think is great. When you're riding this car, you may actually want to consider those that are going to sit at the rear. Now let's take a look at the rear. With the rear, guys, you have this ambient lighting hiding right deep in here, okay? Right here, you have this where you can control your temperature and stuff like that. You see this? Impressive. And guess what? You have this that you can actually attach your iPad for your kids. Okay, super impressive. And you have some considerable leg room right here, which is super great. Great leather again. Volvo never fails with your leathers. Guess what? You have this which you can use again to put your coffee cup holders in case just two of you are sitting in the car. And I really have a problem right now with this middle seat because these other two seats right here, the left and the right, having a bucket-like structure which you fit inside, but this one makes you bulge out like pregnant goat. It's not that comfortable when you're sitting right here, okay? You're just gonna put, that means if you want to punish your kid, maybe the stubborn one, you tell them to sit right here in the middle. Because these are where the seats are super comfortable and you have this impressive panoramic sunroof which you can use your voice to close. And guys, now this is the Ultra. You take a look at the colors, great again. Now you look at how sporty this is, right? Because now it is running on 20-inch rim tires. You use your phone to get into the car, to open the doors, connect it with your Bluetooth, and guess what? You're ready to ride it. You have your augmented reality HUD display right there. That's why I always tell you guys, whatever you do, always make sure you go for the Ultra when it comes to these new generational cars, especially coming from China. Now, this car starts selling at around 41,000 to around 50,000 US dollars, depending on the trim you're going to choose, okay? And that's for euros. I think it's approximately around 35,000 to around 40,000 euros for this car. So let me know what you think if you're going to have this car, the Ultra or the Plus. But for Americans, I'm sorry, you cannot have this. Wow, it's super soft, guys. Steering wheel great. Quiet. Ooh. The noise is super reduced, guys. Really impressive. This car is running on a 1.5 turbocharged engine and of course actually has a range of 1,200 kilometers when it's fully charged and when it's fully fueled, okay? Now, let me know what you think about this car. Are you gonna have this car for that price? Volvo is not bringing this car to the US, so you're just gonna only watch it right here on my channel. So you are not gonna get informed right here from Livestock about the Volvo XC70 because you're not gonna see it driving in the streets of America. But in Europe, you can have it. And for those of you who are watching me in Africa, if you want this car and of course it's not yet in your country, make sure you hit me in the comment section. Of course, we can help you get this car into your country because Volvo can ship to any other country but apart from the US, okay? Now, that's Livestock on your screen. Let me see you on my next video. You must be interested in the things that money can buy and may you show up on the things that are important to you as you're showing up on my YouTube channel. I'm going to see you on my next video. Peace out. Bye-bye.